Today we're going to talk about cumulative trauma disorders. We've talked about this before, but we're going to go over this again. It's worth our time to look into it because of the kind of work that we do. Cumulative trauma disorders are strains that result from long-term repetitive motion or from continually working in an awkward position. Strains commonly occur in the wrists, arms, shoulders, or back, affecting the body's joints and surrounding muscles and tendons. CTDs are said to be today's fastest growing occupational problem, affecting all types of employees, from computer operators to construction workers. Modern equipment, tools, and machinery have increased production capabilities in many ways, but in some cases, they've also increased the potential for strain injuries in people. These disorders not only cause great discomfort, they can also affect a person's employability and personal lifestyle choices as well. So here are some suggestions for reducing your exposure to cumulative trauma disorders. First, do warm-up exercises before beginning physically demanding tasks. Athletes warm up, you should as well. A lot of our contractors have what they call stretch and flex, which is for the purpose of handling these kinds of things. Plan ahead if you're going to be doing a job that's awkward. Try to think of ways to make that job easier on you as far as these kind of cumulative traumas is concerned. Rotate your work position if possible to change how your muscles are being used during your work shift. Use the proper tool for the job to avoid awkward movements and the need for overexertion. Take a rest break when fatigue sets in. Just a few seconds or few moments can make a difference. Then carefully stretch tired or overworked muscles to improve circulation and relieve tension. When appropriate, use anti-shock or anti-vibration gloves. If you are in a situation where you're going to be using high vibration type stuff, certainly talk to me and I will try to get you the right pair of gloves for that. Always use proper lifting techniques. Back strain's one of the most common CTDs. Then, when using hand tools, keep your wrists in a neutral position as opposed to repeatedly bending them up or down or sideways during work tasks. So, just because a coworker is not affected by physically demanding tasks, don't ignore messages that your body sends you. Although humans share many physical characteristics, people are often different in terms of their physical strengths and weaknesses. All muscle discomfort and fatigue is not a cumulative trauma disorder. Everyone experiences occasional aches and pains from both work and play, especially when you're not used to the activity. Nevertheless, awkward repetitive work positions can result in long-term physical problems. So it's up to you to avoid these in whatever ways you can. If the ache doesn't go away within a day or two, follow the above suggestions. Now, if you do have early symptoms of chronic discomfort, report it immediately to your supervisor. The sooner, the better. A tool or a work position can be, sooner that a better tool or work position can be incorporated into your work activities, the sooner those symptoms can be controlled. So bear this in mind. We do a lot of things in what we do that can potentially lead to cumulative trauma disorders. So keep these things in mind, and hopefully it will minimize some of the effects of what we do on you physically.